Are you for God? You know, are you for God? It's like if you hear someone talking bad about God, especially saying something that's not true about Him, will you defend His name? And if you do, that's one of the ways you are for God. Now, if you just hear someone just speaking something that's not true about His name, but not necessarily bad, would you defend His name still? And if you do, that's one of the ways you're for God. Because, you know, God is for us, obviously, but we can also be for Him too, if not already. And love is still worth living. And another, only God knows who's going to heaven and who's going to hell. Lake of fire, whatever, or whatever. Now, it could be times you might hear certain people say, "Oh, I know this person went to hell." "Oh, or I know this person going to hell." Well, only God knows who's going to hell or who's going to heaven. You know, only He knows that, and only He makes that decision. And oftentimes you might hear people say, "Well, I know such and such went to heaven." They're looking down. And that is a good thing to say, but at the same time, only God knows who's going to heaven. Also, only He makes that decision. Because if we are when we pass, and we automatically go to heaven or hell or lake of fire after we pass, then what would be the purpose of Judgment Day? Judgment Day is where we get judged, and then you know it's decided where we're gonna spend eternity, whether it's heaven, hell, or lake of fire. So it only makes better sense that after we judge or after Judgment Day, it only makes better sense that after that, that's when we go to heaven or hell or lake of fire. After being judged or after Judgment Day, it only makes better sense that way instead of after we pass and before Judgment Day, we automatically go to either one. You know. And again, only God decides, and only He knows who's going to heaven or going to hell or lake of fire, and only He decides that. So with that being said, I'm out.